Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Transtastic Pokemon Podcast. My name is Dury and I am your host, and thank you so much for listening to the Transtastic Pokemon Podcast. Now, here at Transtastic Pokemon Podcast, we talk about nothing but Pokemon. This is the under, so it's mostly and mainly for the Pokemon community and what goes on behind the scenes. This is not like a mainstream Pokemon podcast where it's just nothing but news because we have so many of those outlets. But this is more of a the underground. So things that happen behind the scenes. I am your host and I'm here to report what's been said in the Pokemon community, what people's thoughts are, and I'm here to share it with you all. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Um, First, this episode on the under is called Pokemon Presence Review. I didn't have like an actual headline for that, so please forgive me on that. But today's episode, we're just going to be talking about everything we've seen on the Pokemon presentation that was shown 2 days ago. I know a lot of people have some opinions and concerns, and everyone's so happy and so excited, and so many wow factors of what was shown on the Pokemon presentation. I just technically wanted to touch base on that. So, without further ado, I have some notes up because I have a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. But first, let's talk about Pokemon Concierge. Now, I never actually got around to looking more into Pokemon Concierge, but from my opinion, it seems like it seems like a Netflix series dedicated, or I would say the main audience would be for children, like under the age of like 6 or 7. But then again, Pokemon Concierge is for everyone. I know for me personally, I wouldn't tune into it, but if I had kids or if I had a niece or nephew, I would definitely have them watch this series and have them grow up playing Pokemon or like liking Pokemon because I grew up into liking Pokemon. So I hope you guys actually take advantage of like looking into Pokemon Concierge because it seems like a great series, and I would like to look more into it. And as the episodes go on. Also, Pokemon Go Tour is happening right now, and I know a lot of people are, I believe, is in Los Angeles. If not, correct me if I am wrong, but I know a lot of people are out having fun at the Unova Tour, catching nothing but Gen 5 Pokemon. Um, I myself have had the chance to collect some rare legendary Pokemon from the Unova event. I was able to get Ginsect from my home, people, from my home. I kid you not. I was able to get, gosh, it was another legendary Pokemon that I did catch. I might have to pull it up on my phone. I know it was one of the three Guardian justified Pokemon. Um, and then I was able to get Reshiram, which was nice. And then I just caught like other variations of Gen 5 Pokemon like Snivy, Oshawott. So that was really nice to actually like get involved in. Even though I'm not a person that likes to go out and about and play Pokemon Go while like I'm outside, just because like I just prefer the comfort of my home, like many of us do. I'm more of a homebody, but I'm hoping those of y'all who are having fun at this Unova tour, you're staying hydrated, you're drinking lots of water, you're out with friends, you're staying somewhere cool. If you're in Los Angeles, um, make sure you are with a group of friends so that way you don't get lost. So, other than that, I have nothing to touch base, other than that. It just seems like a fun tour. I wish I could go to a Pokemon tour or a Pokemon Unova Go event, but I have yet to do that. Maybe in the future, I will try to do something like that. Um, but we'll see. Um, Also, sorry, Jack, I do have a sniffles today, so bear with me. I think it's because of the weather changing. Um, I mainly wanted to focus on the Pokemon ZA Legends game that just was announced again, even though we already knew about this game last year prior, but we had no pictures or no information to go on about. The only thing they just shown us last year was, oh, this game is coming out. And then we had a whole year, no news. Now this year we have pictures, we have videos, we have graphic updates. And I gotta say, I am super thrilled about Pokemon Legends ZA. Um, Many people do have some concerns. They're wondering how the gameplay is going to be. Um, Pokemon are attacking, they're dodging moves, and they're wondering like how is this going to play out in the real format. But you also got to remember like this is just a side series, it's not one of the main series, so I don't think it would affect like the VGC era. However, um, I'm curious about how Pokemon can actually like literally just dodge the attack and move out the way, and you gotta place your Pokemon in a certain position for the attacks to hit. So I'm sure Game Freak will have that under control when it comes to like seeing how that works out in gameplay. I'm sure they're doing a lot of test runs and things like that, so it's nothing to worry about. Um, I'm hoping when it comes to character designing, I'm hoping we get a lot of clothing options because I do remember in the Kalos region, Kalos was like the fashion capital, you know, from fashion to it being technically like Paris, you know, fashion, food, designs, things like that. Hopefully, they actually implement that in Pokemon Legends ZA and to where we can actually style our character from all colors of, you know, the world when it comes to our hair choices, you know, because it seems like Game Freak never wants to give us the ginger hair color, but maybe this time they take it upon themselves to say, you know what, let's give everyone the ginger hair color that they love. um Another thing too, I'm hoping that we can get a lot of post content after the game, because I know once we complete the game, we pretty much are one and done. Some of us are one and done type of players. Once we beat the game, that's it, nothing else to do. But I'm hoping we get like some post content. That way we can continue to keep playing, continuing to battle, and hopefully we have a battle mechanism where we can actually play with friends. Because I gotta say, when I was playing Legends Arceus, I kind of felt too alone. Like I had Mons in my actual like inbox where I wanted to battle my friends, but I couldn't because they didn't have that feature. But hopefully in Legends ZA they actually implement that, because that would be really nice, wouldn't it, guys? Like literally, you can like battle your friends in Legends ZA, and you can actually just have fun. Um, Another thing I really wanted to touch on was the characters. Now, in Legends ZA, they give you a male and female counterpart that you'll be, you know, interacting with throughout your journey of Lumina City. And I'm hoping it's not like if you choose the boy, that companion will be a girl and vice versa. I'm hoping it's to where they have a dialogue where they like say for instance, oh, I can't remember, you know, such and such. If they were a girl or a boy, hopefully you can choose if your counterpart's either a male or female. I'm hoping it's something similar, but we will definitely see. Um, Knowing Game Freak, they probably will do it to where if you choose the male, your counterpart will be a girl and vice versa. But other than that, I'm really excited about Legends ZA. Um, I know a lot of people were kind of sad that Gen 5 was not announced in Pokemon presentation. I kind of was also one of the sad viewers as well because I love Gen 5. I adore Gen 5. I gotta say, it's one of my favorite. And I will say that, Gen 5 and the Pokemon as a whole, like, were just like the story plot as a whole was just mind blowing, and actually like just getting to know like his story and his background, like it was just the best storyline like you could imagine. So hopefully we do see some Gen 5. I don't know whether or not they will showcase it, but maybe in the future if they have something going on with the other um, company that they're working with. I believe it's called Pokemon Works. So hopefully, if Pokemon Works is doing Gen 5 remakes, hopefully it's really good because I would love a Gen 5 remake. I know a lot of people are saying, in the streets, oh, they don't need to touch Gen 5. Gen 5 is perfect, things like that, but again, you can always improve your craft. And I think that's what Game Freak does. They make a game, they improve it again, and they remake it. And that's something that I like because some people, you know, couldn't experience those type of games. Like some Pokemon players who are new can't get their hands on Black and White 2 or Black. Some people don't have emulators, so it's nice that Game Freak is actually remaking these games so everyone can enjoy them. So I'm really happy about that. Also, I'm hoping that we do hear more news about Pokemon Legends ZA, as the months continue to go on. I'm hoping this is not the only trailer. I'm hoping that they showcase us a little bit more of the battle style. Maybe they want to showcase a new Pokemon, maybe a new Eevee type, who knows. But hopefully it's something more because I gotta say, I just can't not just accept that one presentation and until the next game comes out. I need to see one more or maybe two more trailers first until I'm actually satisfied to say, okay, you know what? I'm ready for this game. Let's have it come out now. um, so yeah, that's all I wanted to touch base on Pokemon's Legends ZA. Um, I know Pokemon Masters is out. Everyone was happy about that. I'm really happy that they're showing love to Gen 3 with Shiny Primal Groudon and Shiny Primal Kyogre. I love Gen 3. Everyone knows that's my favorite. And also, I want to touch base on the Pokemon Trading Card Pocket game. I love that game. Let me just say that, okay? I've never been a huge fan of trading cards. Like growing up, I collected them, but I never was a fan. I never knew how to play trading cards. I didn't understand it. But as I've been playing Pokemon Trading Pocket, on my phone, I gotta say, like, I'm having a blast opening up trading cards. Like, I'm feeling like my inner child is coming out again. And I'm having a blast. So as they continue to release new cards, I'm just gonna just keep opening them because I'm just having fun. I mean, it's not much more to talk about with that. But I will say, Pokemon Champions, a new game that's actually coming out. They showcase a Dondozo terrestrialized, and then they had a Charizard, in the trailer. And if Pokemon Champions is something similar to Pokemon Stadiums, I think this will set the bar high for those of us who love Pokemon Stadium games. As you know, Pokemon Company does have Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 on the Nintendo Online, so you can actually play those. But if this is something even better than that, this is going to be a really good game. Now, we'll see more of what they have to offer with this, but word on the street is people are saying they're making a game that nobody asked for. People have been saying this. They was like, so Game Freak was just sitting around making a game like this. No one asked for this. What game is this? They need to be making Gen 5 remake. But who knows? Maybe Gen 5 remake is in the work and they just don't want to show it now. We just have to have a little bit more faith. We just can't just go off of what they've shown us, because knowing Game Freak, they always show stuff last minute. So if Pokemon Champion is going to be a good game, I definitely want to see what it has to offer, because it is a new title. It is going to be on mobile, I believe, and on Nintendo Switch. So if you don't have a Switch, you can actually play it on your mobile devices. So definitely look out further for that. Um, Other than that, guys, I just want to say I'm thrilled. We'll see what happens as the months go by. You know, people are saying that they're not looking forward to any more news. Some people have said, this was the worst Pokemon presentation ever. Some people have said, they knew they were going to be expecting what was going to be shown. It was not nothing too worthwhile to talk about. Um, for me, the only thing I would say personally was a wow factor was Pokemon ZA and also Pokemon Unite. It was good to see Suicune. Suicune will be in the games coming up soon. So if you play Unite, definitely get your hands on a Suicune soon when it is released. So other than that, I'm just hoping that, Game Freak does a better job at, you know, releasing new titles. I'm hoping that they actually take their time and like make good content, make a good storyline for the community, because we all love Pokemon. We do love a storyline. We love connecting with the characters, and I think Game Freak has the potential to do that if they take their time and sit and say, you know what, let's make a game where everyone can enjoy. Let's make a game that everyone can relate to, the characters. Let's create some really good post content that people will go back and say, hey, I can replay this over and over again and they won't get bored. So hopefully they do something similar. Um, I'm not setting myself with any promises, but, or getting my hopes up, I should say, with anything that they release, but we'll see as the months go by. Um, Hopefully, you guys are keeping up to date with any Pokemon news or anything like that. Also, for those of you guys who are going to the Pokemon event that's happening in Atlanta, I will be there. I will be going to another Pokemon event. This will be my second one. Yes, second one. So I will be seeing a lot of my friends there. They will be in the building, and hopefully, I will have fun in Atlanta. This is my first time ever going to Atlanta, but like I said, I'm only going for the Pokemon. Hopefully I get like a lot of plushies so that way I could just take it back home and add to my collection, because you see in the back I have so many. So hopefully my place will be filled with almost every Pokemon there is in the game and in the plushie life. But other than that, I want to thank y'all so much for listening to this podcast. Hopefully, the next one we have will be released soon. I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be within a week's worth. Uh, as you guys know, I am on other social media outlets, so definitely take a look at that and see what I have in store for the community. Also, check out my Twitch as well, because I do stream on Twitch. We have a lot of fun. We do shiny hunting, trading cards. Unite, you name it, we play it. So definitely check out those, and also look out for more Pokemon interviews. I'm definitely doing more interviews with the Pokemon community. I want it to be more engaging so everyone can get a chance to express how they feel about what's it like being a part of a Pokemon community, because there's so many of us here and it's good to have a voice, and I want to showcase a lot of people's voices in the Pokemon community so that way they can get that recognition that they would love to have. But other than that, if you're out playing Pokemon Go, please be safe and be hydrated. And as always, continue to love Pokemon. And I want to thank you guys so much for listening to TranstasticPKMN. I don't want to get a I don't want to get a copyrighted, so I'm gonna say Pkm, but we all know what it means. So definitely stay tuned for the next episode that is going to be released. I'm looking forward to doing more of these podcasts with you all. So definitely Stick around and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.